All right, I'm back outside. It's the heat of the day, Sunday. And we are now in the maintenance section of this. Well, either it's this video or it's the next one. Anyway, we're gonna do some maintenance. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down these giant Japanese giant red mustard greens. They need to go. I don't think I'm gonna save any seed. I just need to get them out of here because I need to kind of clear out this bed a little bit. What I want to do right now is to clear out things that are done. If it's done, it needs to go. Let me show you how big this stalk is. It's a freaking bamboo tree. Yeah, that's a mustard green. One seed's in a mustard green. Yeah. These two? Okay, took out the dazzling blue kale. That's gonna go in the compost. I never ate it, and it got ate up by cabbage moths and caterpillars. Not caterpillars, snails. I've been drinking. Snails. Escapes are gonna go in the house because I'm gonna eat them. All right, so I have a bunch of old-fashioned mustard that's kind of on the back side of all of my compost there. You probably can't see that. But I've been stripping the seed pods, and then you get all of these little seeds once you blow off the chaff. Look at all those seeds. That's all old-fashioned mustard. This right here. $5 million seeds. 5 million trillion seeds from one pod. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Move the husks. Look at all that seed. All that seed in the tip. Yeah, on to the next thing. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try to do one more thing before I go in because I'm sweaty, I'm hot, it's been a long day. There's artillery going off, whatever. I have some rebar that we had in the sheds, and I want to see if the PEX pipe that I have rolled, we have like 2 rolls of PEX pipe that we never used and we're never going to use. I want to see if I can use the rebar and the PEX piping to make my own arches that I can then put the row cover over to protect my pumpkins and my squash from the vine borer. So I'm thinking this is a lot thinner than that PEX pipe, so I'm hoping it works. Cross your fingers. Let me go grab the PEX pipe and make sure this is going to fit. The diameter of that PEX is a lot more narrow than I thought, so we'll see. For PEX piping, the red usually is for hot water. In this situation, that doesn't matter. It's just gonna look pretty, I guess. I think it's gonna work. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, so we can make arches over my squashes. Yay. That's definitely red, isn't it? That's red. That is, wow. Matches the poppy. Wow. And it's big. It's big. I could have made it smaller, but Why? Why? Okay. So I'm going to grab some of the sheer row cover and let's attach it. And then I think I'm going in for today. Might not be the end of the video, but you know what I mean. I'm going to spray down all the stems with some Captain Jack's Dead Bug brew. You can't really tell that's what this used to be. Anyway, I'm going to spray down the stems because I did find a couple of eggs on there. So, you know. Hi. Hi, I'm done. That looks really good. Actually, I'm not mad at that at all. So, that squash should now, and Pickles is loving laying in the pool of fabric. It's perfect for Pickles. Okay. Anyway, that looks good. I really actually like the height on that. So tomorrow I will come out and I'll do the other squash. That green flesh ayote, we'll do that one tomorrow. Same thing. I've got plenty of tubing and I do have enough rebar left. So, ooh, it's windy. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. It's hot. Anyway, I'm done for today. Not sure if I'm done for this video, but I'm done for today. So, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Or, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, bye. All right, so I did mention that I was hoping I wouldn't be toiling in the heat this summer. Okay, and here I am toiling in the heat. It's going to be 93 today. It is a Memorial weekend. People are playing the music. It's Saturday before Memorial Day 2025, and I've got to try to finish the things that I've been trying to finish for weeks now. So we're gonna weed eat, we're gonna trim grapes, we're gonna do all those other things I said. And no, the greenhouse isn't done. We haven't touched it in over a month. We're just gonna toil in the heat, building a greenhouse that we got in February. Whatever, is what it is. All right, guys, well, I'm not gonna talk to you too much. Not today. Let me weed eat right now. And what did I say? Grapes. Weed eat and grapes. Let's just focus on those two things right now. Okay. Well, that's enough of that because I popped both strings off and I don't know how to fix that. And my husband, bless his heart, he has COVID right now, Chloe. So he's in bed with COVID for the last few days. He got sick, I think, Monday. He's had it almost a week, but he still has no energy. I didn't get it. I am picture of health. I'm just kidding. I'm surprised. I mean, my throat, a little bit sore. I mean, we are quarantining. We're not going anywhere. We don't go anywhere anyway. Even if it is a holiday weekend, we still don't go anywhere. But anyway, yeah, I haven't gotten sick yet. So, anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish weed eating this garden or not. So, we're just going to move on to the next thing, which is the grapes. So, let's do that right now. This arm is a limp noodle. My muscles hurt. So, anyway, we press on. All right, y'all. So I keep catching squirrels in my garden. When we came out here today, there was a squirrel like right around in this area. Dogs went nuts, chased it back up the tree, but I've been finding damaged tomatoes. They've destroyed my pineapple. Rude. They destroyed it one day and then came back and took a big old bite out of it the next day. I know. Anyway, so I'm going to try to remedy the situation by giving them something else. Birdseed, okay? Maybe if I can distract them with birdseed in this menagerie of bird towers here, maybe they'll leave my tomatoes alone, okay? So we're gonna fill up the bird feeders. All right, I'm gonna take a break and then on to the next thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm clearing out the old brassicas. I already tied up the Brussels sprout to the moringa. I've been securing tomatoes. I've been trimming old tomato leaves that look kind of gross. Just kind of tidying up, cleaning up some vegetables, cleaning up some structures. All right, so while I'm over in this area, I'm going to plant this dwarf peach tree that I got at the plant swap. So I keep letting it dry out too much. So I'm gonna put it here. I've got some amendments. I've got a little blood meal. Got a little bone meal. And I've got a little citrus and avocado food. There we go. All right, let's water it in. Well, it has good drainage holes. All right, it's day 3. It is day 3 of practically getting nothing done because it's hot and I get overheated or I have too much wine or something. Anyway, this garden is a hot mess. It's a wreck. It's not looking any better than it did when I started. And I'm still in the same filth. I'm still in the same filthy clothes. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Not that I ever did. Don't let me fool you. So I wanna, okay. The next 2 things I want to do, we're going to harvest leeks from this area here. We're going to harvest leeks to get those moved out of the way. And then we're going to build a hoop structure to put over my green flesh ayote squash. That was a little hard to get out. This thing was in there. Wow. All right, so let me trim. go. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good. And I saw on a video that they trim the foliage kind of like that. Okay. Well, it looked better than that. Anyway. Basket. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of them. And this will clear the area here so that I can take that row cover off, build my much taller hoops, and expand it more into this area. And I think I want to plant more squash. I think I want to, now that I have a way of keeping the vine borer off. I just have to hand pollinate, but I'm home every day, so I can do that. But yeah, I want some squash. So let's do this. So many leeks. So many leeks. Okay. There's still a few more in there. Some of the teensy tiny ones, I am going to leave those. A couple more big ones to grab, but I'm going to clean these off camera. It's taking a minute to trim and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'll come back to you when I'm done. All right, leeks are done. Basket looks amazing. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. All right, so next I'm going to pull up that row cover right there. Let me get my rebar. I have some ratty tatty row cover. It's got holes all in it, but I have new row cover on the way. When I lifted the row cover, there was a vine borer on the underside of it. These bitches. Can I find a damn fly swatter? No, no, no I can't. And I know I have one out here. God bless America. Move, Chloe. I know I had a fly swatter. She's still sitting right there. She's waiting on me to get her. Waiting on me to get her. Oh. Never mind, she heard me and flew away. Anyway, so that's okay, because this Cucurbita machata is supposed to be, this green ayote squash is a Cucurbita machata, which is supposed to be more vine borer resistant. And my specimen is actually quite large. Let me get the row cover fully off and I can show you how big she is. All right, here is, well, this is very large. Holy basil. I forgot that hoop. Anyway, my Cucurbita machata, green flesh ayote. There's also some Seminole pumpkin in here, and there's also a giant Chioggia pumpkin. So I'm not sure what's what. I just assume everything's green flesh ayote, which obviously it's not. This one, okay, this is the green flesh ayote right here. And it goes all the way down there, all the way down there. So look at that. Yeah, okay. So then, I guess the smaller right here is probably the Chioggia is here. And I can already tell by the yellow color it's got vine borer in it because the vine has a yellow tinge. Dang it. So let me spend a minute pulling weeds, checking for vine borer. Yeah, okay, this looks like Seminole pumpkin here. That's Seminole pumpkin. Also back here, I've got some mashed potato squash. And I do see vine borer damage. Well, there, that's vine borer damage. Yeah, that whole thing is just rotten. That makes me sad. Makes me sad. Anyway. But it wasn't covered. I may replant some seeds and make sure it's under this cover here. So, all right then. Now, because vine borer may have gotten in here, once I cover it, because the vine borer is already in some of the vines, when it hatches, it's going to be trapped in there with it. And that also makes me sad. I can only do so much. All right, guys. So before I can build my structure, I think I'm gonna have to go in for a storm break. It's about to storm. It's thundering. And I checked the radar, and there's a weird swirly thing on the radar. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going inside for a minute. Okay, so we'll get back to this destruction as soon as the rain passes, or I may come out and do it in the rain and just not film. I don't mind working out in the rain as long as there's not lightning. I'll work in the rain. Anyway. Weird. It's time to drink. Okay. It's a big one. It's my first one today. Okay, leave me alone. That storm was strong last night, really strong, and we lost power. So we have the generator going, little generator, and we have it going to the fridge. Yay. Okay. Anyway, I'm about to go outside and work in the yard, just cleaning up limbs and debris and stuff that I had trimmed in the garden over the last couple of days, and I'll rake all that up. My husband fixed the string on the trimmer. So I'll finish weed eating the garden and do some work because I can't do job work. I can check emails. I can respond to emails. That's about all I can do today. So anyway. All right. Well, see you in a bit. All right. So in the storm last night, the cattle panel kind of fell forward here. So I have not built my arches yet over the squash down there, but I can't even get under there until I fix this cattle panel that fell. So I'm gonna have to cut off just about all the grapes, which is, I guess it's fine. I said I was not sad about, how many grapes I was gonna lose because I had plenty of grapes. Well, there's my plenty of grapes. And then I'm gonna have to take it down. I'm gonna have to take them down. It's hard to see, but it has fallen forward. I don't know if that helped you at all see what's happening. It's actually cooled off today. The violent storm that came through also kind of brought in a little bit of a cool front. Like, it's not as humid, it's not as hot. Like, the sun is on me right now and it's actually burning me a little bit, but the actual outside temperature is not that bad. It's just the sun is like searing into my skin right now. So anyway, let me get to work. Well, that's better. It's gonna have to do for now. All right, now let's build this ding dang structure before the vine borer gets to my stuff. Begin. Okay, that's done. Row cover. I think my row cover might be arriving today, but just for grins, let's go ahead and put the ratty tatty one on there, just to see how it goes on. But just know I'll be changing it as soon as that new one comes in. All right, let's do this. Hi. So this is the one that I put in the washing machine all those years ago. Okay, don't do that. Okay, don't do what I did. I put it in the washing machine and it came out all wavy and with lines and things. So all right, so this is looking pretty good. This row cover is not quite big enough. It's big enough to do just this one section, but not the other. So when the new cover comes in, I'm just probably going to start from this end and go that away. And then I'm not worried about that in there. If all of this vine has rooted in at the nodes, which it usually does, usually at each node here, can't see because of my shadow, it'll put down roots. You can see there. See there? It's going to put down roots. So it's going to be rooted in all along. Then I won't be so worried about that bit that's going to curve around that away and then go into the strawberries. So anyway, I like it. It looks good. Kind of reminds me of my wagon arch. It has that shape to it. It's kind of cool. I like the red. I thought I would prefer the white, but I kind of like the red. It's a little pop of color. Anyway, all right, before I start cleaning up this mess, I do want to pot up this rose here. I've got this rose that my boss at my last job gave me on her first day because she was killing it and she wanted me to save it, and it looks beautiful. And I have it in a little pot, but I have the pot next to this pot, and I'm really liking that baby pink rose in this green pot. So we're gonna put that rose in that pot, and then I'll start cleaning up this mess.